Oh, hi! I'm Karima from Hijabi Globetrotter, and I'm here to tell you everything you need to know about Ramadan. People associate Ramadan to fasting, food, or just anything food related. You can check on any YouTube video that has Ramadan on it. You're gonna see food, food, food. But is Ramadan really all about food? Well, join me to find out.
The first day of Ramadan is always a bit challenging, especially since we wake up really early as 4 a.m., to pray, eat for the day, and clean up. But as the first 2 days go by, we get used to it.
So it's the 12th day of Ramadan, June 7th, 2017, and I'm kind of tired than I usually am, obviously, because I haven't eaten for about a couple of hours now. Last time I ate was at around 5, so I stopped eating at 5. But so my productivity level is a little bit down, but I try to keep working and keep doing my blog and churning out content. But yeah, there's just something special about Ramadan that I can't explain. And I don't know if it's the fact that communities and people that usually don't come together, and everyone's trying to be the best person they can be, helping people out, being nice, being polite, and of course, like, good rubs on you. And I think, it's part of the reason why I like Ramadan. But yeah.
One of my favorite parts of Ramadan is making fruit salad for my family. I usually perform this task an hour before iftar. Iftar is an Arabic word that means breaking a fast. So usually we start fasting around 5 a.m. and we break our fast at 8 p.m. So about 16 hours. I enjoy slicing up the fresh fruit, putting them together, and eventually cooling it in the refrigerator until it's time for iftar. Ramadan is about being thankful to God for your blessings, whether you know them or not, and also spending time with the family. So do you make fruit salad for your family, and what's your favorite fruit? Here's a hint for mine. Mine starts with a P and ends with an apple. We delegate the food task among members of our family. Someone else makes the main dish, and the cashew nut somehow has to be involved in our food. We break our fast with dates. It's basically 3 minutes in this video, and all you see is food, 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 food. But Ramadan is not just about food. It seems like this, or appears to be like this, for the fortunate Muslim. After iftar, we go for night prayers to a mosque, or sometimes we pray at home. But there are more blessings praying with the community. Ramadan is about self-reflection and asking God for whatever you want. So this holy month is a time where God gives us more reward whenever we ask or do anything that's good. Ramadan is about welcoming others. My sister and I hosted iftar at our place, and the beauty is that we got to spend it with revert Muslims from around the world. Of course, they shared their meals with us. We had jilakiyas, fruit cake with icing, hummus, pita bread, shawarma, and fried plantains. I had to ask them how they felt during Ramadan.
You're very excited. Is this your first Ramadan?
No, fourth.
Fourth? Oh, wow. Was the first one hard for you?
I think I was just really looking forward to
Really?
Ramadan.
Wow.
Yeah.
It wasn't even hard. So the first time you weren't like, oh my gosh, I'm not used to this.
No, I think last year I got kind of laid back, like, oh, I got this. Yeah, but last year was kind of iffy.
Yeah.
Can I recommend that you take the shawarma and dip it into the hummus?
Okay. Hannah, how do you feel? Excited?
Alhamdulillah, this is my favorite time of the year, and I'm really blessed to spend it with you all. Thank you so much for the
So
invitation.
cute. And what did you bring, Hannah?
I brought hummus, chicken shawarma, and pita bread.
Oh,
Pita's
delicious.
Arabic.
Okay. Y Marco, ¿cómo te sientes sobre el Ramadán?
Tu español es muy bueno. Hablas español bastante bien. No, estoy contento.
Contento.
De poder compartir.
¿Su primera vez?
No, segunda.
Genial.
While our guests were deep into discussion and politics, I had one final question for everyone. What can the Muslim community do better for reverts and other Muslims?
I wish our masjid reached out a little bit better. We have a really great mayor president, and as far as I see, we didn't invite her to our iftar. We didn't invite anyone in government to our iftar. I mean, alhamdulillah, we got, interfaith groups, we got people at the hospital, but I don't feel like our media presence is very big. I don't feel like we're very strong on social media.
It's a melting pot, really. So as Muslims, there's so many Muslims from different parts of the world coming together, and it's kind of obviously it's going to be hard for the first generation, but the second generation, the hope is that they're more understanding of different cultures. So it's not just one culture in the Muslim community, but as diverse as Islam is. So every different culture coming together under one umbrella, which is Islam.
Quite honest, I felt that the community was always very supportive of me, and they've always been very open to helping me out, and if I have questions or doubts or anything, they've always been available to me. So really, I wouldn't have feel free to say or criticize any part of it, because I think if anything's been lacking, it has been on my part, not on the community's part. But
That's really
so I
cool.
really wouldn't know what to say.
Yes, that's perfect. And Jennifer, what are your thoughts?
I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You think that the community is very helpful for, if you're a new person, for example, if you're a new Muslim or revert, you think that the community does enough to help reverts to feel comfortable?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Being grown up, born Muslim and everything, even I have to reteach myself these things every time, because sometimes I forget. And then I hear the Imam talk, I'm like, oh yes, I remember that verse. So even, because Islam is, you're constantly reminding yourself, growing and reminding yourself, because we're forgetful creatures. That's just how we are. So even as a Muslim, I still have to remind myself, and I still need being around other Muslims to strengthen myself. I'm just gonna drift off.
Yeah.
I'm gonna let you in on a secret. You don't have to be Muslim to fast. We actually love when you join us during Ramadan to fast and feel what we feel. So it's also a fun experience, not just for all of us, but also for sharing food, moments, and conversations. So yeah, if you see a Muslim, ask them about Ramadan. We'll love to answer you, and also feel free to participate. That's all, folks. This is how I celebrate my Ramadan. I hope you learned a thing or two. And to Muslims around the world, is this how you celebrate Ramadan? Don't forget to subscribe to Hijabi Globetrotter, like, comment. I love to see your opinions. Very important to me, and so we can have some engagement.